Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Nintendo Coke Bear. I've completed the trial and now I have the power to proceed to the sacred flame that will be entrusted to my sword and my strong spirit, man. Cause I got the claw shot, baby. The claw shots are one of the goddess's sacred gifts. I can extend these claws attached to chains to pull myself to targets and vines beyond my reach. I've been waiting for this moment since the dawn of time. The flame is somewhere in the desert. I conjecture that it lies in a place we have not yet encountered. Yeah. Welcome back to Let's Play Skyward Sword. I'm jumping right back from where I left off. This is a continuing series of post-commentary recordings because I messed up on my Audacity recording when I was recording this gameplay. In case you didn't watch the last episode, this cat is leaving this room. On the last episode, there was a cat at the end of my bed sleeping as I was rambling on furiously. Wow, a skull. I've never seen one of such aura. Aura. I'm so glad they got rid of that in Breath of the Wild, where it stops you every time you collect something. That's just dumb. Whose idea was that? I haven't seen myself really do so horrible before. Look at how bad I am at this game. Speedrunners, hey, all you Skyward Sword speedrunners, please don't take offense to my ineptability. I'm really trying, as you can see from this recording. Alright, let me tell you about Semester 2 while I have all this stuff. Wow, Amber Relic, that's interesting. Well, I have all this stuff on the brain. I haven't recorded anything legitimately, just talking to myself for 7 months, more or less. Kirby was a little more before that. But anyway, that was at the beginning of the first semester of college when I was first recording Kirby's Adventure, or Kirby's Dream Land 2. And a lot has happened since then. Some things I prefer not to talk about, in fact, but you know, privacy is a bitch, ain't it? Also, boulders cracking your skull in two are also a bitch, because my nunchuck isn't working, apparently. Wow, swearing up a storm on the Nintendo Coke Bear channel. Here's another thing. Kappa started. I didn't do anything really substantial while Kappa was a thing. And it doesn't affect me because I'm not making money off of this. But it's still freaking stupid. I gotta go to that question mark, I think is what I'm saying. Talking to myself without any listening ears. Anyway, but Semester 2 goes as follows. I got drawing class. I'll go through each of them individually. Drawing class, I like drawing, but this drawing in particular is just simply draw what you see. Here's a goddess cube. And it wouldn't be so bad if the professor wasn't talking like all the time instead of just letting us work. It reminds me of my grandmother who would profusely say the same things over and over and over again. But it's not that bad. None of these classes are that bad if I think about them. It's just, I feel overwhelmed. That's part of the reason why I'm not recording any Let's Plays, is because I feel like I don't have the time for it and I should rather be studying. In fact, I should be studying right now. Oh, by the way, as I'm recording these post-commentary, which I've been meaning to do for a long time. Hey, 20 rupees. Right now it's spring break, so I feel obligated to work on YouTube stuff rather than study. Even though I have quite a bit to study still. I got lots of books to read and art to draw. I think I'm becoming a better artist, which is my intention in going to art school. Hey, fairy. That I probably don't need, but it doesn't hurt. What are you doing, dude? Use the bug net. There we go. Fairy in a bottle. She is not pleased to be in such a bottle, but she's in there nonetheless. She'll be free eventually, I think. There are some Zelda cartoons that portray Link as eating the fairy right before death. I just think that's untrue and slanderous of the Link family name. You really think Link is gonna put fairies in harm's way? No way. I mean, he is capturing them against their will, but I mean, it's for the greater good. I'm sure the fairies will understand eventually. There's something about this particular area that makes me think that I have to bomb these crabs and use their shells to get up to the waterfall, or the sandfall rather. That's just not true, man. I don't know what it is, but you just gotta go over here where this little mouthman door. Wow, good use of the English language, dude. I'm so proud of you, me. You know, college ain't easy right now. I mean, I can frick you, Octorok. I barely stay in the same. I don't have a shield equipped, you idiot. I'm barely in the same room for more than 2 hours. It's kind of ridiculous how much I move around. This shield is not very durable. But I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna learn from my mistakes and not take as many classes as possible next semester, because I swear to God, if I do this one more time, I'm gonna break down and cry, man. And I don't cry. Boys don't cry, dude. Hey, you know what I just realized is that this is the first Let's Play recording of the decade for me. This is 2020, and I gotta admit, it sure is a year. I'm gonna mess around and bomb stuff. You don't need to see that. Ahead is a Lanayru mine. Here, I will solve the mystery of the time shift stones. Good luck with that, baby. I don't even know who you are. That's, you know, baby! It's a natural thing to call someone. It could be an insult. It could also be a term of endearment. You don't know. Look at this horn I have. It's a very horny horn, but, you know, after all, that is what horns are for. Some bokoblins carry a monster horn on their waist. If you latch on to it and pull it with your whip, it is possible for you to claim it for yourself. Thanks, V. So I'm gonna bomb this thing right here right next to the Goron, man. I don't even care. Look at him. Wow. Thank you, Harp, for that beautiful... This guy just stopped me in my tracks. I almost never get visitors. My name's Golo, and I'm researching the legend of the 3 dragons, one of which is said to live here. Interesting. I must be saying something right now, because I am not pressing the A button, and that makes it extremely frustrating for me to just sit here and... At first glance, it would seem that there is nothing in this area, but I know there is something here. I will just keep on looking. So, your name's Carson, huh? I see. Not the easiest name to say, is it? And how about you, Carson? Why are you here? You're looking for a sacred flame, huh? That sounds like something I have heard of before, but maybe not. Sweet Gora, I remember now. I read something about it in ancient scrolls that spoke of the Lanayru Desert. I do not remember all the details, but you can get to Lanayru Sandsea if you just go straight through here. Straight through that door? Alright, if you say so. I'm mocking you, you know. If you want to get to Lanayru Sandsea, you're gonna need this key. Are you just gonna give me a key? That's nice of you. I was wondering how to get through that locked door, and he just gives me a key. Good luck to you! Thanks, man. You know, Gorons aren't nearly as bad as they say they are. You know, back in A Link to the Past, I used to get eaten up by such creatures, and here you are helping me out. I appreciate it. Gorons didn't exist in A Link to the Past. I lied, and even if they did, you can't say back then because Link to the Past happened after this in the chronological timeline. I'm talking nerd sense. It's like nonsense, but with nerd. You know, I sometimes just make clever remarks such as that. Cut an ant, cut a Lane root ant, cut another one. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Nothing of interest. Why did I do that? Are you impressed with how easy it is for me to live my life as a hero? Don't be. It's extremely difficult, and I find it more and more stressful on my human psyche more and more every day. Though I am not entirely human, I do have feelings. I have emotions. And you're wrecking it with your... Hey, look at this cool Easter egg! You can play this harp around the butterflies, and a little stone guy comes out and says, "What the heck are you doing? Boing oing!" And I say, "Look, dude, I'm just trying to play some beautiful music. Thank you for your, crystal. This evil crystal. Why do you have an evil crystal? Or what are you evil? They say somewhere in the vast desert there's a dragon who loves putting the abilities of those who visit him to some kind of test." Really? If you can master the challenges he throws at you, he'll be rewarded with a shield stronger than any other. Holy crap, Lois. We gotta go visit that dude sometime, huh? I didn't mean to do that, but, holy crap. Wow. There he goes. He's dead now. He's back. That's something that you can do in every Zelda game with those guys, believe it or not. They started that trope with Ocarina of Time, and honestly, that's pretty freaking sweet. I like that. I hope they do that for at least 50 more years. Those guys aren't in Breath of the Wild, though, surprisingly. I think it's more to the approach that, you know, independence rather than having little tutorial guys tell you what to do. There's one of those guys next to the academy in Skyloft that you can just talk to him and he'll tell you exactly what to do for like practically every puzzle. It's a little annoying. But hey, if you're a baby, that'll help you. This is Lanyrud Sand Sea. This whole area was once a vast ocean. But the water has all evaporated and now the area is a sea of sand. Wow. Okay, now this is epic. Signs indicate that this place functioned as a port linking to the land of the sea. The land to the sea. Now we get to update our map here, and there it is. It's all sand. Oh, did you hear that neck snap? Did you hear me break my neck? That was me breaking my neck. You probably didn't hear it. This area operated on a new form of power. There's a 90% probability that I recommend exploring this area of sand. Well, it just looked like a bunch of sand. But, looks can be deceiving when Koopas are involved. And we get to use our collage shot for some epic, what do you call this? Jungle gym enthusiasm? I wish collage shots were real, man. Link to the Past gave us something that we didn't know we had. You can hear the cicadas in the background. That's in the game, not in real life, believe it or not. Aw, man. What the hell was that all about? Are you telling me I have to use this to get across this ravine? Nonsense, I say. Okay, I started to talk about my classes, and then that fizzled away very quickly. We're gonna fight some enemies here, so after drawing, I have acting class, which I thought would be a lot of fun, and it's required for film majors such as myself. But as it turns out, it's a very slow class. I really like my theater professor, and I think she really likes me too. But it really is a slow class with not much in terms of substance. She told us to do this reading for this book, The Actor in You. Very inspirational. I haven't read any of it so far. I plan on reading some of it this spring week. Spring break week, whatever you call it. I get a whole week off, that's kind of nice. Wasting it, talking to myself. What can you, that's weird, what can you do in such a small town such as this where I have grown up? Chew jelly, we got 18 of those now. Hey, Goddess Cube! I'm realizing that I'm not as talented of an actor as I thought. You know, sometimes I get a little... I'm confident in some aspects of my life, but not where it should count. Does that make any sense? That's probably not even true. Anyway, that's a Goddess Cube. That's exciting. It's always exciting to find a Goddess Cube. Those guys are scared of me now. Aww. Then after acting, I have astronomy, which is like a 10... It takes 10 minutes to walk from the theater to the main campus where the astronomy is, and the astronomy class just happens to happen 10 minutes after the acting class is over, so that gives me very little time to get over there, and you can't really even do much of anything rather than get out of there. But sometimes I stay after if I have to ask a question, which I usually do, but still, I mean, that sucks. I'm late, like, practically every time. But astronomy's, I mean, I think all my professors are cool except for my drawing one. But that's more the fact that he won't stop talking. And please don't assume that I don't like my classes, because I think I appreciate my education that I'm getting right now more than most people I've talked to, which isn't that many considering it's a university. I haven't really... I always feel like I'm not making friends, but I have quite a few acquaintances. It was the same in high school. I'm speaking very bluntly. Except I grew up with my friends in high school, and now it's like I'm starting all over. It's like preschool all over again, but now you're an adult and expected to know finances. Yeah. What can you do? Time shift stone, baby! This is not even accurate to what I truly feel, man. How can you express into words? How can you summarize like 7 months of something that's brand new to you? Guys, it's just Toast Shell. I should be doing this more often.
Who are you?
Honestly, if I did that... Anyway. Who am I? Who are you? I'm the proud skipper of the ship that protects Nehru's flame, fweet. Sacred flame? What are you talking about? You're the protector of the ship? I'm gonna ask that. As if it matters. Ellipsis. It was the day of the storm, fweet. My crew and I were investigating the seas as usual. Navigating. And then those brutes, the pirates, suddenly attacked us. How do you do a pirate voice? They were after Nehru's flame. My crew was imprisoned and I was thrown into the sea. I drifted on the current to this port. Why is it a southern accent? Pirates don't talk this way. After that, this boat and wait searching for my ship and crew. It haunts me wondering where my ship could be. I'd bet my hat they'll turn this ship invisible and are hiding out somewhere. You can't see it. Invisible? In order to protect Nehru's flame, the ship has a function that allows it to become visible for Reap. You say you're searching for Nehru's flame, huh? Well, so you need Nehru's flame to find someone important to you, huh? In this case, you should help me search for my ship and crew. So better. Just not feeling it. If you'll help me, I guess I'll let you on my boat. I'll help. Really? Well, in that case... There's something weird about that map of yours. If you're going to navigate these treacherous waters, then you need a proper sea chart to Weep! There's a sea chart in my shack at Skipper's Retreat. So, first you need to get on this boat and set a course for Skipper's Retreat. Yeah. Shall we shove off? Let's go. Let's do it. Alright, let's go. This was the moment where I knew I wanted to do a Let's Play of this game. I have no idea why. I just pictured myself really enjoying a Let's Play of this, and I think my circuit sparked to life in the salt air. Feels good to take the seas again after so long, but let's see if I can remember how to navigate. I forget, I don't know if he knows that, I think he knows that he's a robot. Well, they all know that they're a robot, but that they're in the past and I'm in the future just seems weird. He's telling me how to control the ship. Place an X on the mark. See? Yeah, it's one of those things where you just follow directions instead of exploring. But alright, man, if that's what you want. There's not much else to do here besides just go to the places that they tell you. You don't really need to explore. They see, here's the thing. They took up this huge space here for you to wander around in, and sure, they put some enemies here and there, but really all it is a place for you to get from point A to point B. There's really no need to explore any of it, and that's the idea that this isn't really true to what Zelda is supposed to be. From a game design standpoint, it's not very exciting, but at least it's a game, and you get to control a boat. It's like Wind Waker, right? So they have certain instances you're like, yeah, this is cool. It's not very adventurous, but how can you not appreciate some design choices that they made? I don't know. It's a mixed bag. We've arrived. We weep. Look at this epic towers. My shack is at the very top. I am not a sailor. This is me. I am talking. The sea chart we need... Okay, shut up. There are more monsters about than before, so be careful. I can't wander far from the boat, so... See ya. He knows.